My granddaughter Tamara is helping me post this story to Reddit per her suggestion, but I asked her not to correct my English too harshly. I'm not sure why I'm telling this story now. Maybe my years are catching up to me and I'm afraid that the last witnessing of the events that transpired more than 70 years ago will be lost together with my fading memory. Perhaps I'm feeling nostalgic, missing the days of my childhood when the biggest issues seemed to be an upcoming history test or a PE class I felt desperate to skip. Or maybe I'm just overly cautious, feeling a pressing need to share this information in case one of you ever decides to go out and find the town where I grew up. It still exists, I know it. I keep getting letters with old Soviet postmarks on them. Now, I won't be the one to try and talk you out of finding my birthplace. That's not my job, and frankly, if I was less sick, I would love to come back and visit it myself. But be cautious, and if you already find yourself there, I suggest saying that Elena sent you to see Rory. They won't ask any questions after, I'm sure of that. I was born and raised in a medium-sized town in Northern Europe. My little hometown bore the loving name of Solenlov, the Wall of Sun, you could say, if you translated a mishmash of languages that the name encapsulated within itself. It had about 10,000 residents, give or take, 2 hospitals, and a few shopping centers me and my brother used to loiter in before Lezhenko burned alive in that factory accident, and our particular tradition that kept us safe for all those years. We celebrated Christmas every day. My mother would wake us at 8 o'clock sharp, so we would all go down to the living room and sit around the potted plant in the middle of it. We never had a real Christmas tree. What would the people say, dearie? A Christmas tree in the middle of June? So a begonia was out to do. We always thanked the Merry Man for visiting us. Santa was not a thing in Soviet Union, and Dead Moros would only come on New Year's Eve. And then we would unwrap our presents. It was socks. It was always socks. What do we say now? Mama would coo. Merry man, go away, visit us another day. Me and my siblings would reply in unison. And he did. Every day. Every goddamn day. You know what else happened every day? We had to wear those socks to school, or if we were just going out. They would be obviously handmade, quite poorly may I add. And if anyone asked us if they were a gift from Grandma, we would have to say no. It was a gift from the Merry Man. As Mama explained, he didn't like his accomplishments being stolen and would have gotten angry if we lied. We didn't want to anger him again. You see, my youngest sister, Lucinda, didn't receive any gifts from the Merry Man no more. She wasn't grateful enough, Mama said. So he had to punish her. I remember that part vividly, even though I was only 12 years old. It started as a normal Saturday. We had no school. So after celebrating Christmas and unwrapping our daily socks, mine were purple, we all went out to do our own things. My younger brother, Ambers, was preparing for a physics test, slumped over his books, his bright green socks visible from the other side of the room. I think before all of this, he actually liked this tradition. Unlike me and Lucinda, both of us starting to think it was some elaborate prank from our mother, he always seemed eager to unwrap the gifts. I was helping Mama cook lunch. She was making some beetroot soup and her hands were stained pink. And Lucinda, little Lucy, she begged and begged till our mother finally let her go to the new cinema with her classmates. No boys, She added, pointedly at her with a spoon. "You can take some money from the metal tea can on the shelf. Treat it as an early birthday gift." "No, boys," Lucy agreed happily before dashing out the door not so long after. I remember looking at her through the kitchen window, getting further and further away, with her dotted gray dress and cute purple sandals she got last year. I didn't even register that she wasn't wearing socks. 3 of us ate lunch. I quizzed Ambers on chapter 7 of his textbook. "States of matter," it read. "States of bullshit," he said. Then we played a bit. He had some new soldier figures, and we pretended that my raggedy doll was one of the grieving wives. It was not a fun game. When Lucy didn't return for dinner, Mom started to worry. When she didn't return at our bedtime, Mama started to panic. I would rather not tell what happened afterwards. Just know that they found little Lucy with the help of the police. She spent a long time in the hospital, recovering from multiple wounds, and after some time she did come home, but she wouldn't celebrate Christmas with us anymore. Not next day, not next week, not ever, because the next morning 2 pairs of socks were waiting under the potted plants. Green for me, mustard for my brother, and for Lucinda there were little legs under the begonia plants. Little legs with tiny purple sandals, still intact.